Hello celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So for this reading, I already started feeling very strange about this reading, but I think that's a really good sign because I feel like these messages are going to be needed, and I feel as though they are going to be really diving deep into some areas of healing and also some things to look forward to. So I am super excited to get these messages out to whoever is watching and whoever needs to hear them at this point in time. Before I dive into each one of these piles, I first wanted to mention that I am super excited about my new program, The Mystic Mindset. So this program is going to offer some amazing coursework for sensitive women who have sensitive souls, who are looking for a program that can really dive deep into their intuition, help them tap into the communication with their spirit guides and angels. And I do this coursework through teaching tarot along with other spiritual guidance that I've learned throughout my entire life that has brought me to this place, and that can also bring you to a place where you're living from the mystic mindset. So if that is something that you are interested in hearing more about and seeing if that's going to resonate with you and be a good fit, then please go ahead and schedule a call with me. I have the link below where you can schedule a call one-on-one with me directly. I will speak to you over a quick Zoom call and let you know everything that that's about, and we can chat more about where you're at and where you are looking to go in your spiritual journey. So that's all I'm going to say for now about my program, but I just wanted to let you know I already have some amazing women signed up for this program, and I'm looking forward to connecting and getting started on that soon. So let's dive into this reading that is going to bring you messages directly from higher dimensional light beings. These can be angels who are watching over you, but really high dimensional beings is what we are tapping into for this reading, because I want to get that really high energy and also higher messages that can really help you deepen your connection and help you to align with your soul path, your soul mission. So for pile number 1, we have Labradorite stone. Pile number 2 is a tiger's eye. Pile number 3 is my Malachite stone. And pile number 4 is a Chrysocolla stone. Now's your opportunity to take a close-up look at each one of these piles and see which one resonates with you. Maybe one resonates, maybe multiples resonate with you. But either way, once you have on your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for you. And if you do need some more time, you can always pause the video and take a moment to meditate on each one of these piles and see which one is in most alignment with your energy right now. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so keep the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Those are most likely for somebody else who has also chosen that pile, but because I do believe everything happens for a reason, be sure to watch the reading all the way through to the end so you receive the message or messages that drew you to that particular pile. All right, let's not waste any more time. I will see you over at your reading. Hello, beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have our pile right here with the Labradorite stone. So I'm going to set your stone aside, not too far, but so that we can dive on into your pile and gain some messages from the higher beings, angels, light beings of the higher dimensions. So let's start with the tarot cards first. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups, the Lovers in reverse as well, and we have the 10 of Wands, and then we have our first oracle card, which is Beauty. Okay, so I am sensing this, when I first kind of pulled your tarot cards, I'm sensing some kind of disconnect or feeling that you're cutting yourself off of yourself, cutting yourself off from being inside of your body and being present with your body because of an emotional breakup, an emotional, maybe with a romantic partner, some kind of breakup, or even maybe multiple breakups, and losing that hope, losing that sense of identity, or feeling very grounded in your body. There may be emotions still that are needing to be released, and they're weighing heavily on you. And I see that with the 10 of Wands as well. So with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel as though there's needing to be the beginning or the start of being in your body more. You can do that by really being present with yourself and present with your emotions as they come up, because I feel as though there's certain, maybe even abandonment feelings of people letting you down and not being there for you, and maybe even walking away at really important times in your life. And that energy, because that energy is flowing within you, you're not seeing your worth, or you're feeling as though others maybe aren't seeing your value and your worth. But I think what is most healing is what I'm hearing from your guides and from your angels, is they're letting me know that there is healing that is needed to be done within you. And you may even already be going through this process of healing those emotions. But the best way to do that, I'm hearing from these cards, is really that grounding energy and being in your body, finding ways to feel beautiful in your body, to respect your body and feel connected with that. So you may be feeling down on yourself too, maybe even having to do with physical appearance, just not feeling connected to your physical form, wanting to maybe even just feel like you're wanting to escape it or dissociate from your physical form. And really the best healing method when you feel like you're kind of running away from that physical form is to find ways to be inside of your body by noticing where the pain is in your body emotionally, noticing where the pain goes when you kind of feel emotionally, or when you try to run away from that. And of course I mean figuratively running away from it, you know, trying to avoid emotions by distracting yourself. So I am sensing that there's some deep pain that happened to you. I mean, this isn't just coming out of nowhere. Clearly someone has abandoned you, or you have had certain patterns in your life that are making you feel like you just can't even trust yourself or your own intuition. And I think there's a new start coming for you, where you are beginning to feel more grounded, feel more connected to that part of yourself in your body, really feeling that in your body. That can also come from drinking water and eating healthily, eating foods that are going to nourish you and not make you feel worse. I know sometimes, it's not like we're perfect. Sometimes we eat things just because they taste good or they make us feel good in the moment. Maybe they don't make us feel so great later on, but it's about doing as much as you possibly can most of the time, doing your best with it and not being hard on yourself if you can't stick to it 100%. It's okay. No one's perfect. We're human. But every time you do feed your body, make sure you are, seeing how you're nourishing it and seeing how you are eating to fuel your body and to make it feel better. Okay. And that also comes with water as well, drinking and staying hydrated. Okay. Let's keep going for some further messages. We have the 2 of coins. We have 4 of cups, 5 of coins, and 2 of cups. Wow, a lot of very similar energy having to do with love, having to do with a union, romance, maybe even recently having broken up with someone, or also healing from long-term relationships from the past, healing from multiple relationships that are kind of getting set in a pattern. But again, what I'm seeing with the 2 of coins is this need to balance out the inner and the outer world, your life, finding balance, finding rhythm in it, finding alignment, and feeling more at peace with what has to be done versus self-care. Not overworking yourself, not distracting yourself, because I see with the 10 of Wands, there may be a tendency to kind of take on a lot of things to distract from true feelings inside. And with the 4 of Cups, I'm seeing almost this feeling of kind of being a bit like over it, kind of maybe even over emotions, over having to go through emotions and deal with them and cleanse them and move through them. But honestly, the more that you do that, the easier it becomes. You start small, you work through an emotion, however long it needs to happen. And bad emotions aren't necessarily bad, even though they maybe feel at first uncomfortable. Once we get more comfortable with facing those emotions, it gets easier. It doesn't hurt as bad, and it also becomes very freeing, and feeling like releasing from those things, not feeling bogged down by them, not feeling controlled by those emotions anymore. It's kind of where where you you start heading once you start working through those. And I see there's loss, you know, I see there maybe has been a lot of loss in love. For some of you, you may be in a relationship now and you're trying to work on that relationship, but maybe there's still emotions from the past that are coming up for you. So I do see that I almost sense like your light beings, your angels are here helping you find this balance, between respecting yourself, respecting your body, and having love for yourself and appreciation for yourself and trusting yourself. Moving forward, whether you are currently in a relationship or whether you are looking to find a new relationship that is healthy, that is supportive, that is, you know, for your highest good. So I feel like there is movement towards this, and I feel as though this is something that is temporary, this kind of feeling maybe of never finding somebody or feeling as though you're never gonna feel whole. And again, it's going into the body that is gonna be important here. Okay, let's keep going. We have some more tarot cards. We have the World in reverse. We have Queen of Wands in reverse, as well as Ace of Cups. And we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, I feel that maybe old emotions may be coming up in a new relationship, possibly. You're wanting to cleanse those, you're wanting to heal those emotionally. So this is really a purging time for you. So if you've been feeling that lately, there's nothing wrong. It's just that this is just a time where you're purging some things from the past. And it doesn't mean it's going to last forever. It doesn't mean that you're always going to be in this state of kind of emotional upheaval or feeling like that. And if there is somebody in your life may be triggering this right now, triggering something from your past. It could be a new partner is triggering you from an old relationship or something from the past that happened to you. So be sure to go into that. Try to find out why a specific person maybe is triggering you. What is it about them? Are they really, you know, not good for you? Or is it just that they remind you in some way and it's coming up so that you can clear it and release it? With the World in reverse, I feel this need to ground yourself right now. And that doesn't mean, grounding doesn't mean separating yourself from your emotions. It's kind of welcoming in all of those things, welcoming in the emotions, really getting in touch with them and really feeling all of those emotions in your body and how they affect your body. Where do you feel them in your body? Maybe what chakras, and also what it feels like. You know, is it a burning? Is it a tension? Is it a clenching? Is it, you know, do you feel like tears are coming up? Do you feel anger is coming up? I feel like with the Queen of Wands too, there's some tension in growth right now where you may be resisting this a little bit. You're resisting possibly looking at something that is needing to be worked through. And that, again, that doesn't mean that this person's bad for you, or it doesn't mean, you know, one way or the other. That's going to be for you to kind of see through. But don't deny it if it is coming up for you. If some emotions are coming up for you, it's not a matter of turning away from them and denying them because maybe you feel like they're just triggers and not reality. Even if they are, go into them, see why they're coming up, and you will feel a lot more peace. You'll feel a lot better. You'll feel release once you kind of go into those and work through those. Just see, why are these coming up for you again? And if maybe it is the ending of a relationship recently, then it may take some time to work through those, and that's okay. Okay, let's see one more oracle card. We have ideal course of action. So right now I'm kind of sensing like a pause on action. There may be a feeling of not really knowing what to do next, but feeling bogged down and feeling overwhelmed in general. So what I feel is though is that there's healing happening so that you can see an ideal course of action opening up for you rather than having to force it. So definitely I feel as though let that course of action come to you rather than trying to push it and find it. You know, you're maybe wanting to grow, maybe you want to make it to this next step and see clarity, because the other Knight of Swords is in reverse, so there's some kind of clarity here too that is not coming through yet. But the oracle cards, you know, the light beings that are kind of connecting with you right now, watching over you, are kind of letting you know, hey, the ideal course of action is going to become clear to you. So don't stress about that either. And even in this card too, I see her kind of looking off into the distance. There's light, there's a destination ahead, there's a path leading up to that higher level of destination that the woman in the picture is heading towards or wanting to go towards. So that clear picture is coming to you. It's more of a matter of working in the present rather than trying to figure all that out in the future. So we're going to pick one more oracle card for you, group 1, to kind of round out this reading. So let's see. And yeah, you know, there is a sense of relationship and love coming up for this reading especially too. But I feel as though this could be anything. This could be childhood trauma as well that you are working through. And again, I'm feeling that kind of sense of like abandonment, that energy of maybe that is a core belief that you may be abandoned. So however that, you know, connects for you, I think this is something that you are healing that within your body and releasing that. We have I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay, so I feel as though with this I remember, yeah, and she is looking into a pool of water, and water has been a very strong element for you in this reading, with cups energy coming through, and the Ace of Cups as well. This is really reflection on the past emotions, triggers as well. I mentioned a few times coming through, remembering them in order as part of the soul plan, in order to find the ideal course of action and move through them, move forward. So again, that is, I also just noticed that in this card as well, the woman is looking into a reflection of herself. So I'm hearing a message too coming through that is, remember the love for yourself that you had. Maybe you can't remember in this lifetime, but remember the love that you had for yourself before you even entered into this lifetime, that pure love being that you were before you even came here into this physical form. Remember that love. Maybe it was when you were a child, you were running around, you were playing, and you were just loving life. Maybe it was before this relationship tore you down, made you feel like you don't have that love for yourself. You're remembering that love, you're reconnecting with that. And love is just this pure peace, aligned energy, you know? Love is just that purity for ourselves, that unconditional love, not the conditions, you know, where we have to live up to a certain action or level of success in order to achieve love. That's not the love that this card, that these cards are pointing to. For me, I'm seeing loving yourself now as a perfect being, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of what you're not doing, and being kind to yourself. I feel like that is really a strong message for you guys, especially during this time. So maybe usually you are a little more feeling more confident, but right now you maybe are feeling low, and that is really just what you're doing. You're remembering, you're reconnecting back to your higher self. Okay, so maybe it might be a little bit of a bumpy ride for a little while, but you're getting there, and you're clearing away the old so you can welcome in a new ideal course of action. Okay, for fun, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If you did enjoy this reading, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you have not done so already, but you do enjoy my readings, I would appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And don't forget to schedule a call with me to talk about my program, The Mystic Mindset. If you are interested in learning more about that, I would love to have a chat with you over the phone. That's going to do it for this reading, but I hope to see you back again soon. Bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have your pile right here with your tiger's eye. So I'm going to set that aside so we can dive into your reading. All right, so let's see. We're going to start with the Tower cards first. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Swords, the Tower energy. I'm getting the chills for this group. Okay, and it's the Eight of Pentacles. So right away I'm sensing that this was the group, as I mentioned in the beginning of this reading, really felt like there was something I was connecting with for at least the whole reading for all 4 groups, but this one seems to be coming through to me as something of significance. So yeah, so I'm really gonna tap into that energy right now, because I am seeing a feeling of things may be crumbling, or things may be falling away that you're letting go of right now. And that's really important for you right now. Okay, these things are happening for you for a very important reason. And I see with the Nine of Swords too, so it's almost as though your mind may be just super active. Things are coming up from the past that you're like, why are these things just kind of tormenting me in my mind? Thoughts that are coming up to just not help you out at all, and it's actually clouding your judgment for what to do next. You're almost feeling very unable to make a step forward. I feel like you may even just feel paralyzed in your body, unable to like even take the next step forward. But this is happening for a reason, okay? This is something that can happen when we are going through a major upheaval, even in our awakening, where you are like letting go. It's like you're cracking open the egg to like release the life within, because there's things that maybe you were used to and were kind of in your comfort zone. Those are falling away for you, but it's so that you can actually make progress on things in a not just a more productive way, but also in a higher perspective, from a higher perspective. So it's almost like there's a direction change for you. Maybe you thought you were going in one direction, you thought this was how everything was going to play out. It's not playing out 100% that way, and so things are coming up, you know, obstacles are coming up, or you're starting to have to find a new way, and it just may feel like there's not a clear new way available to you right now. But I have a feeling that this is kind of part of the process. You maybe even need to what I'm hearing is you need to kind of let go of the way that you thought you had to go, because that's not the best way. So there's another way that's going to be better. It's going to be easier. It's going to have an even better outcome for you. And that's why you're kind of being detoured right now. Kind of what I'm hearing. And you know, this can happen too when we set an intention for, that's kind of why I like to set like a broader intention when it really isn't clear how something's going to work out, or if I thought the direction I was going in was the way, and then it just kind of turns out not to be. Take a step back and set an intention where you maybe say something to the effect of like, I'm gonna find an even better way, an easier way, a more efficient way to do X, Y, and Z. And that's gonna help you kind of with that detour without trying to figure it all out on your own. You have animals. I feel as though there may be animals that are bringing you messages. I think you have a very deep connection with animals. I'm also hearing from light beings that you may actually have that animals may play a role too for some of you in your new direction or on what you are working on. I feel as though too that you have an animal guide, maybe a pet, some animal that is watching over you during this time and offering you support. So you can accept the healing of animals as well, because I'm sensing that you may have a pet or an animal spirit guide who is actually helping you to heal through this and take your mind off things. Also, I'm also hearing animals have a really great lesson to teach us about how we flow through the universe, and this message is kind of coming through for you to remember the peace that the animals are in. So if you look at nature, everything happens very organically and naturally and without effort. And I feel as though this is the energy that is coming through with this card that is kind of letting you know that things are just going to unfold effortlessly. And also it's almost as though like you have a natural role to play in your life, in the life that you're leading. It's a natural role to play, just like the animals each have their own roles to play. And I feel as though you are aligning with that destiny, that mission that you have to, that you can embody very easily and effortlessly. Maybe you've been trying to push yourself outside of your natural state. You know, maybe you're feeling as though who you are as a person isn't who you want to be, so you're kind of fighting against yourself, and there's that inner conflict. So animals teach us that lesson, that fish are never going to fly like birds. You know, a wolf is a carnivore, that's just how it is. So they're teaching us that lesson of find who you really are, who you came here to be, and embrace that. Okay, that message came out for the first time with that card, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. Next we have Nine of Wands in reverse for the Queen of Cups, Four of Coins, the Empress. Okay. Yes, so there's a lot of potential here for you. I really do see that there's something that you're going to be more aligned with, again, emotionally aligned with, and it is going to bring you kind of what you've been trying to manifest. So I'm hearing with the Tower, there are certain things, certain ideas that you're going to be releasing around this manifestation. Maybe you've been kind of focused again on one way of doing this or one way of achieving your goals. And I just feel as though you're going to have to break those down in order to welcome in the abundance or the results and the manifestation that you've been trying to welcome in and bring into your life. This is going to leave you feeling more confident and more connected divinely. I feel like there's a divine connection here that is happening that you're going to feel more aligned with. Energetically too. I'm also hearing, I'm hearing energetically that you are raising energetically. I really do feel that for you, group 2. And that what's happening is your mind is trying to catch up with that. Okay, because you are expanding right now, and I feel like your thoughts and your mind is trying to catch up to where you are at spiritually right now. So that's a very specific message for some of you, but I feel like, I'm pretty sure some of you are going to resonate with that. I feel like some of you guys watching are feeling that and having a disconnect with your thoughts. That happens when you are energetically raising your vibration and expanding. Your thoughts are trying to catch up to that, which they never will, because you are an expanded being and your brain is limited in what it can understand. But it's just a matter of kind of those thoughts, like almost like a ripple effect. They'll calm down as they kind of release, even though they can repeat a few times. It's, again, imagine those ripples. When you kind of disturb the water, they send out a ripple and then they like calm down again. So yeah, with the Nine of Wands and the Four of Coins, I think these are just temporary nerves. And I think you're going to start kind of aligning even more with something with the Empress, something that is going to build your confidence, and you're gonna start feeling like yourself again. I really do feel like that. And I see with the Empress and the animals, again, there's this feeling of like Mother Earth energy through you. I feel as though the earth element is really strong in this reading for you guys. Okay, let's keep going. We have Five of Swords, the Emperor, wow, Two of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Devil. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, there's these things that you're working through right now. And the Devil energy and the Five of Swords. I'm sensing that there is also some people in your life that could be causing some of this conflict within yourself, could be causing some chaos with the Tower and the Devil energy. There's maybe certain people who are leaving right now, you know, who you are having to distance yourself from in order to regain balance in your life. And the Emperor, I feel like, is you taking a stance. I feel like is you finding a better foundation in your life and a stronger set of boundaries in your life too with these kinds of people. You know, there may be habits from your past that are unhealthy habits. Maybe that's who you let into your life, or letting work overtake you as well, and stressing about those things, having these high expectations of yourself, and forcing yourself to kind of overwork and feeling bogged down by that. And I think some of those things are crumbling. Some of those expectations that you've had of yourself, or things that maybe you've pushed through, are falling apart right now. And it's so that you can build yourself up again with this confident energy of the Empress and the Emperor, to really welcome in this change and create and like stand in your power now firmly. Yeah, I feel as though too, like putting down your sword and letting go of the fight as well. If you feel like you're the type of person who has had to like constantly fight to get everything. I think it may be a point where you're just like, you can't be that strong anymore. It's just too much work. It's a constant state of like inner tension and anxiety for you. And I think it's time for, this is kind of a time where you are healing from that and going within to give yourself that inner peace. So let's look at the Oracle card. You are worth it. Yeah. You are worth it. So I think the having to kind of end something and having to walk away from certain things for your own sake, for your own health, this reading is kind of letting you know, like, you're worth it. Okay, you don't have to push yourself anymore or worry about this. Like the work to get yourself to a safer place, or even just to find a place within yourself where you feel at peace. You're worth anything to get to that place. Whatever you have to do to get to that place, whoever you have to walk away from to get to that place, you're worth that effort to do that. I think there's some toxic people who may be also in your life who you're no longer really feeling aligned with or wanting to really distance yourself from. You may find that you just cannot even be around them anymore because they're just upsetting the balance of your life. And that's not going to always be that way. I think that, you know, this may be just a very vulnerable time for you. And you're reaching a more stable and more solid, secure place because you are able to walk away from those people, because you are able to kind of stand in your power, as I mentioned before. So we're going to pull a final Oracle card too for some final messages for you, group 2. But with the Devil, I feel as though this is the time to really be breaking old thought patterns. Okay. We, the Hathors. So these are higher light beings. The Hathors are coming through. It says, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So this is a time of transformation for you and rebirth. And that's really clear with the Tower energy. The Ace of Swords is in reverse because it is a time where your next step or your next clear path is, yeah, it's a little bit closed off right now or unclear right now. And that's because you're regaining balance and you're letting go of old habits that are no longer serving you. I feel too with this card, I really see this kind of team of light beings on either side of you supporting you and walking you through, because you have both the Emperor and the Empress. This is really strong divine masculine and divine feminine energy creating balance in your life. These are major arcana, so this may not be something that you achieve overnight, but it is something that this pathway that energy that you're in right now is leading you towards. So you may not be able to see that big picture just yet, but I see on either side of you this balancing energy of the masculine and feminine, helping you to walk your path, almost like forcing you to walk your path, because I can see that, in some ways this may be a little bit of a painful time. But again, as I mentioned, sometimes we need a little push to get through, to get out of a situation that isn't serving us and that would only continue to drive us, further down and feeling further burdened. But I do see that there's some, like for you, this is a really strong transformation, because I see of the Devil, there's like toxicity either in your family members or some people that are still in your circle that you are kind of like seeing the wounds that they've created in your life and realizing it's time, like you just can't deal with it anymore, and needing to put some serious distance between you guys. Okay. Yeah, this is a time for healing your heart center and also your root chakra and just grounding yourself in that earth energy. Okay, Guru 2, that's going to do it for your reading. I really, truly hope that these messages were helpful to you. You are worth it, okay? You are going to get through this, and you're going to come out stronger, more confident, in a better place in your life overall. This is where you are heading. And you have a team of light beings. You may want to look into the Hathors. They may resonate with you as a light being group. deeper energy level. So that is it for this reading though, and I do hope that you will give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and comment down below to let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts about this reading, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy my readings. Last but not least, if you would like to chat with me about my new program, the Mystic Mindset, to help you on your spiritual path, then please be sure to go ahead and click that link down below so you can schedule a call with me one-on-one. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the Malachite stone. So I'm going to set the Malachite stone aside so we can dive into your reading. I'm going to start with the tarot cards first. We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and we have the Four of Pentacles. I just sense right away this energy is very light, very free-flowing, and I also feel as though you really are tapping into some of your inner gifts. I feel like you are on your spiritual path. Maybe you're just starting, but you just feel a divine connection with it. You always have. Maybe you're just delving into that a little bit more. I also feel that you maybe have even connected with somebody. You have this deep connection with a person, maybe even a romantic relationship. But I feel like you have a really clear mindset of what your purpose is, and even a clear connection too with your guides. I feel for many of you, your spirit guides, your angels, other light beings are saying that they're kind of talking to you directly. I feel with the Four of Pentacles too that you maybe are in a very content place right now in your life, very happy kind of with what you are being given, and also very grateful with that, feeling very grounded and coming from a loving place, really living in your heart. I'm also here in 4th dimension, so I feel as though you've maybe even just moved into the 4th dimension, or are kind of feeling like you are tapping into that currently. All right, so let's keep going. If you are not in a relationship, I feel as though that may be something coming through to you very soon, but I feel as though there's like new love in your life for many of you. Okay, next we have willpower. Yeah, and with the energy of this card, I feel as though you are like willing things to happen in a very clear way. So you're almost like manifesting and walking your path very clearly. You see in this image, the woman is holding the world and the moon and kind of guiding them. And I feel like that's where you're at in your life, is where you're kind of in a place where you are like guiding things in your life energetically towards you, including the people in your life, manifesting maybe a new romance in your life, a new soulmate, and really having that willpower to kind of move planets almost with that energy. All right, we have strength. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Strength, willpower. Okay, we have Queen of Swords is coming up again for you guys. Wow, 6 of coins. Beautiful. And then 3 of cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel as though, again, there's some kind of clarity in what you're doing right now. There's this confidence, this almost like you know what you should be doing, you know what you want to be doing, you have a clear picture in your mind. And I see with the 6 of coins, you being of service to others, and that kindness, that kind of, again, gratitude is coming through again. So I feel like there's a connection here between your feelings of providing for the world and it giving back. So I think this energy of give and take is what's making you a really great manifester right now. So definitely stick with that energy. That's great. I see with the 3 of cups though in reverse, maybe you're feeling a little disconnected from certain people in your life. Maybe they don't align with you anymore, and that may bring up some emotion because it may be sad to not connect with them anymore, and you may be wanting to hold on to certain things from the old. But again, as I mentioned, you're kind of moving into the 4th dimension. You may already be there and you're moving into the 5th dimension, but because of all of that, there's going to be some people who just maybe don't get you anymore, and that's just, you know, they just maybe don't see you anymore because for your full authentic self, because they're just not there yet, or they're just not resonating at that, you know, moment. But you are really moving into your strength. Okay, so yeah, keep it up, keep feeling that energy, keep moving through it. And unfortunately, it'll just happen naturally. You don't have to cut anybody out, but I feel like sometimes naturally we just spend maybe a little more time. Maybe there's more distance between us and some of the like our old friends or people who are just kind of living their life, but they're not connecting with that side of us, like our spiritual side or that higher connection anymore. But that's okay, because I feel like you're welcoming in people who do connect with you at that level, at that heart-centered level. Okay, we have Page of Wands, another page. We have Page of Swords, another page. Okay, in reverse we have Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm sensing that there may be, again, some people in your life who just it's I don't feel as though you're like really, you know, in conflict, but maybe you guys are just not in the same, like, resonate at the same energy. And then we have another Knight of Wands. So yeah, there's people, and it's interesting because we have the Page of Wands. So, and there's a Three of Cups. So it's almost indicating that there may be 3 people involved, maybe friends or family. But I almost feel like these are people your age, your peers. So I feel as though these could be friends who aren't really maybe respecting your growth, or maybe respecting your connection with this person, this love connection, this new relationship, but you're feeling very clear. I do feel as though you're following your intuition right now based on the Page of Wands, and the mermaid in this image is just kind of, she's looking at this ball of light, you know, like clearly seeing this light, seeing this growth, seeing this new level of understanding. And I feel like they maybe just don't understand that right now for you. So if you do feel like you're in alignment, you feel very clear on what you're doing right now, it's okay if not everybody gets it right away. I feel like some people are just not, they just don't understand that you really are following your heart, and you're going for something that is kind of singing to you, is singing to your soul, and that you feel really aligned with. So yes, okay. Intuition. So you're really attuned and in line with your intuition. That's kind of what I was seeing with this Page of Wands. I mentioned intuition with the fire energy. Yeah, like this creative energy, you're flowing, and that's what I'm sensing, is there may just be some people who are not like getting that, or maybe they've never seen you follow your intuition so strongly that they feel like you're not doing what you should be doing because you're not acting 100% like yourself, but you're almost feeling like, no, I'm finally acting exactly like myself, like this is really who I am, and finally I'm following that. So again, they may not see your clear path, but you do, and that's all that matters right now. Just keep, you know, following what feels right to you, trusting in your intuition, and I feel like this is really a good path for you, taking your time with it, and really, yeah, just trusting in that. All right, wow, group 3, this is super exciting. I hope these messages were helpful to you, and if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below. That really helps my channel out. And if you do enjoy my readings but you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings. And lastly, I just wanted to mention again that if you did want to chat with me one-on-one about where you're at in your spiritual journey and where you would like to go, then go ahead and click that link down below and set up a meeting with me on my Calendly page so that we can talk about the mystic mindset and also kind of how I can help you out. All right, that's going to do for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all of my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 4. I am super excited to dive into your reading. Have your pile right here with the Chrysocolla stone on it. So I'm going to set that aside. And let's start off with your tarot cards. We're going to see what the higher dimensional beings, what messages they have for you today. We're starting off with the Ace of Cups in reverse. We have the 6 of Swords, 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a time for you of emotional release and transformation. I'm seeing too that there's a lot of energy kind of being put out there into the future of kind of what to do next, and a lot of energy of like planning and trying to kind of overcome maybe some loss in the past. This could be financial loss, maybe a loss of a job, or loss of some material items of some kind with the Earth energy, 5 of Pentacles. You may be grieving that loss, whatever that is, in the physical plane. And so there could be some energy here where you're feeling like you just want to kind of escape it and move away from it without really dealing with that. But I feel with the Ace of Cups that right now what is needed is some release, giving yourself as much time as you need to really grieve that loss. And that doesn't mean you can't plan for the future. I think there are some great things that are ahead for you and things that maybe you are needing to plan for in general. So if you aren't doing that, set some time aside, but don't feel like you need to rush into the future and rush away from kind of still recovering and figuring out how you feel about what was lost, what was left behind. And I also feel like there's a positive here in getting excited about the future as well. You don't have to just kind of dwell in the past either. So basically what I'm sensing from this energy is, take as much time as you need. Don't feel like you have to rush away from healing and feeling what you need to feel surrounding that loss. But also, when you feel ready, there's time for you to get excited about the future and about new things coming in, because I feel like there is new things on the way, but this just is a planning phase. So don't feel like you have to rush to do anything is kind of the energy here. It's like, don't feel the need to like figure everything out all at once. You may just be taking some time out and putting time aside to just kind of plan and see what your next move is going to be. Okay, but I do feel, what I also want to mention is I do feel like if you did have to leave something behind and it was a difficult thing to leave behind or let go of or walk away from, I am sensing that this was the right thing for you to do, because there is a new path now in your future. It's like you've almost opened a new door by letting go of something else. You've opened a new pathway and a new doorway to something even greater. So that's another message that just came through. Let's keep going. We have Spirit Guide. Okay, there's a specific spirit guide wanting to come through for you in this message. I feel as though I'm hearing the word mirroring as well. And I'm getting the sense they are trying to communicate with you directly, and I'm getting the sense too that this may be when you're asleep and at night. And I'm also getting the sense that this is a male energy for a spirit guide. This could be a male, like an archangel. But your spirit guides are definitely taking a step forward and letting you know that they're going to be guiding you through this, and they're actually directly communicating with you. I do feel like the sense that it's at night, even maybe while you're sleeping, they visit you and they're supporting you through this for sure. Okay, let's keep going. And I feel as though there's more messages going to come up about that, but they're just taking a step forward and letting you know that if you have been receiving messages, you're not imagining them. Some of you may be receiving things, messages like repeating numbers, or even just kind of like signs from the universe, or weird, like very real dreams. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Magician. Nice. We also have the Seven of Coins in reverse. We have the High Priestess and Six of Cups. Okay, so there is something that is being manifested here for you. With the Seven of Coins, again, I feel as though there's almost like a loss of some kind that will be restored to you, but I feel like there's almost like a higher connection that is happening in the meantime. I feel like that is specifically with your spirit guide. Okay, and I'm also sensing that this is somebody from your past. I feel as though this could be a spirit guide of a loved one who has passed previously, who maybe was an old friend or somebody from your past. Again, I'm sensing male for many of you guys, almost like at your age level too. This could be a friend, or again, like a peer, maybe even a sibling. And if you have loss, if this is a spirit guide who was in human form in your life at one point, I'm sending my condolences, my deepest condolences for that, because I do feel like this is a very loving connection, that this person is coming back to you as your guide and wanting to step forward. So I knew they had more to say, and that's what I'm sensing is what they wanted to say. So this is very specific, but I feel like this is an important message for some of you watching. Okay. So this guide is here to help you raise your vibration for sure, and tap into your abilities even at a deeper level. So as far as manifestation goes though, I feel like this is, again, I kind of said like you're opening up a new pathway. I feel like you maybe have even manifested this new pathway. So it may seem like loss at first, but it's almost like you've been asking for something from the universe. Maybe it's abundance, but sometimes you kind of see things like fall away because the universe is actually bringing you what you want. It just doesn't seem that way. But because I'm seeing you are such a powerful manifester right now with the Magician card, you're putting that energy out there so strongly. I feel like you're in control of this and you have a strong, clear plan for the future. I feel like whatever you're planning and putting out there, I mentioned setting time aside to plan when you're ready, when you feel like excited about doing that. And when you do that, I feel like you're creating this like spark and almost like, it's almost like you are waving a magic wand with the Two of Wands in your future and bringing what you want towards you. So that's really powerful for what you're manifesting in the future. Next, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so yep, so there's some energy with this that I'm going to go into, but let's just finish these cards. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and 9 of Wands, and these are all in reverse. So this is all about kind of seeing results and beginning something new. I think, yeah, if this person is not taking the form of a spirit guide, I feel like there is help coming in either way. Whether it's in the form of a spirit guide, although that is for most of you, there could also be a friend or a person from your past coming in lovingly to help you in this time of your life that you're bringing in, manifesting in for yourself. But the reason, there's something I really want to point out, is that there's multiple ace cards here. There's the Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. These are all in reverse. So I feel as though there is almost like a lack, okay, this is what I'm hearing. So there may be for some of you a lack of initiative to start new or to start again. And I think that's why the planning is coming in, because you may feel like there's nowhere to go from here and you may feel that way. So for some of you, it's not a matter of holding off on planning. It's a matter of getting started on planning as soon as possible so that you can get excited about the future and really release, you know, the loss from the past and not feel as though that's completely preventing you from bringing anything good in the future. Because I do feel like as soon as you kind of start planning, when you're ready, of course, you're going to open the door and let these things start coming in. There's a new beginning wanting to come in on the horizon. It's just a matter of kind of saying like, okay, what do I want out of the future? What do I want to work on? What do I want to put energy towards? What kind of results do I want to see with the 9 of Wands? And that is really what is going to start bringing these in, is like setting down clear manifestations, clear messages and requests from the universe of what you want to see in your future. Okay, I just have to change my battery group 4, but we're going to continue on with the Oracle card. Infinite blessings. Wow, this is so beautiful. And you know what? I'm seeing with this card too, this beautiful angel. And this angel is just showering snowflakes, but I feel like the angel in the picture is really showering these blessings. And I feel like you have a spirit guide, a guardian angel. I feel like there is a spirit with you who is bringing you blessings to you. I see that with the 6 of Cups as well, showering blessings on you and watching over you in the afterlife. I feel for many of you, now this could again just be an angel for some of you, but for some who chose this pile, I think you were needing to choose this pile to connect with this individual who is, again, for many, I'm just sensing that this is somebody who was maybe at your age level, was a peer who passed away and now is wanting to know that they're watching over you and they're bringing these blessings to you. But for everybody who chose file 4, infinite blessings are coming your way. And that again kind of confirms what I was mentioning before, which is that you maybe had to go through some kind of loss and give up on something, or something was taken from you, but it's something that you're manifesting. You're actually manifesting these blessings, and so that other thing had to leave your life, person, circumstance, whatever that was, needed to leave in order for you to have this new beginning. So really embrace a new beginning and a new energy coming in, because that's where the blessings you've been asking for are going to be coming from. So wow, really amazing messages for you, group 4. We're going to choose a final oracle card for your reading. And I hope these messages have been helpful to you so far. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, we have surrender to the sweetness. The colors on this card and just like the energy, it's giving me the chills, like how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh, like I'm feeling it right now. So it says Venus energy. It's like love. Okay, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Wow, I love this image. The people in it, it just looks like a beautiful paradise. So like I want to be there right now. It's just like looks so warm and colorful and bright and majestic, and the water is so inviting. So I feel like life is just inviting you in. It's inviting you to get started on this new path and surrender to the sweetness. So maybe you're kind of holding back from wanting to plan for the future, or even maybe holding back from accepting these blessings because you're unsure of if you made the right choice, or you're unsure if this new direction is really the right direction, but you're being guided this way for a reason. So group 4, I'm super excited for you. I am like just feeling this card right now. It feels great. Comment down below, let me know if you're feeling the energy of this reading, because like wow, it just feels like sweet. It feels like sweet energy, like beautiful sweet energy. So anyway, that's just me being weird. But go ahead, comment down below, let me know what energy you are feeling from this reading, and if it did resonate with you. And if it did, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel out. And if you have not done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would really love it if you would click on that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings here on my channel. And lastly, if you would like to learn more about my program, if you yourself want to kind of expand your spiritual journey and also just chat with me about your goals, your spiritual goals, where you are at right now, where you want to go with them, and we can see if this program will help you and if it's the right fit for you, I would also just love to chat with you. So go ahead and you can hit that link down below and set up a call with me one-on-one. And I would love to get to know you all a little bit more. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.